All right. No sooner do I get my DC update uploaded and posted, and I get information for people that the Penguin teaser for HBO Max dropped. So we've got to talk about this teaser. Now, I can't show it. I would love to be able to share my screen and show you the teaser and go through it little by little, but Warner Brothers strikes down almost everything that gets posted by people, and I am not going to be sharing the trailer. I tried sharing one of their trailers once, and my channel got struck immediately. Warner Brothers does not like them sharing their stuff, which is beyond me. It's free advertising. Why they wouldn't like that is beyond me, but they like to go after people for creating videos that have their video in it no matter what, and I'm not going to show it. Now, before I talk about that little trailer, I want to address a couple of things. There are a couple of trolls in the comments. You're going to see that there are a few people that come in and they're going to make comments that I'm a Snyder cultist. They're going to call other people Snyder cultists, and they just throw out labels. That's all they're doing. For instance, in my last video, I shared that there were a couple filmmakers that don't want to work with DC Studios. No, I did not read the article. I don't have to. I could tell you that no matter how cordial that these people are or what excuse they claim that maybe it's scheduling conflicts, whatever it might be, and no, I didn't read the article. I don't have to. They don't want to work with Gunn. You're going to find people twisting the truth to make it seem like everybody loves Gunn, and they don't. There's plenty of people who don't like him, don't want to work with him, don't want to have anything to do with him. Ben Affleck being one of those. He even said it in that Variety article. So he says Gunn's a good guy, but he has no desire to work for DC Studios because of the direction they're going in. And I imagine that's going to be most of the creatives who come into this. You can spin it however you want. You can call me a Gunn cultist, whatever you want. It's not going to change the content that I share or what I say. So you can start leaving. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to start deleting those comments. If you start coming in and you're going to start throwing labels at people that aren't true, I'm going to start taking you off and banning you from making comments, because all it does is disrupt everything, and it's ridiculous. It's not the truth. It will never be the truth, no matter what you say. So if you want to continue to communicate with people and show a different view, you have to do it respectfully. And don't come into my channel and demand that I make corrections or that I put disclaimers on my videos. That's not how this works. I am bringing you the information as I see it, as it's being posted, and I actually show pictures and content. There aren't a lot of creators that do that. They just give their commentary. I'm not like that. I'm actually showing you guys where I get my stuff from and what's being posted out there. Sometimes some of that stuff's not going to be true, and I'll admit it. I did a video yesterday where I talked about them possibly scheduling the Flash movie to, coincide with the Snyder Con. I did not know, and a lot of people didn't know this, and it was brought to my attention that event was scheduled long before the Snyder Con was scheduled. So I was wrong in the video, and that's perfectly fine. I was giving you my speculation anyway. I wasn't stating anything as a fact. That's just how I saw it. This information came to light, and yeah, I'm going to talk about it. It's not a big deal. I can correct it. People are like, you need to go in and correct your video. You need to edit it. You don't edit videos once they're posted on YouTube. Once they're up unless I take it down and repost a brand new video, but then all the views and everything and the likes and everything are gone. So I'm not going to go in and tear a video down and repost it just because you didn't agree with something I said or the information changed. I'll be covering all that stuff, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm going to admit it. I am not one of those gaslighters, okay? I'm not one of those people that's going to come in and just say it's my way or the highway. That's not how this works. I'm not going to gaslight. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to twist things. I'm going to give you my commentary on how I see things, but I'm also giving you actual news. Show me other commentators on YouTube who are doing the same thing I'm doing. I challenge you to, because they're not. I want to make sure that you guys are getting information and you can run with it. So with that said, let's talk about this Penguin trailer. Now, I did not hate the Batman movie. And if you haven't seen my review, you can go watch it. It's in my movie reviews. The trailer is out. You can watch it on YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description for this video. I did not hate the Batman universe that they created. What I didn't like was Batman and Bruce Wayne himself. Like, they didn't portray him as Batman. People complain it's because he's in his second year as Batman, which, knocking on the door of the Iceberg Lounge to me was ridiculous. That's not Batman. Especially if he's in his first couple of years, he'd be going to greater lengths to be more stealthful. But I digress. You guys can go watch that. People can see my comments. I thought he was a slow-talking, slow-walking, just a very laid-back Batman, which is not the way Batman is. If they don't have major growth with that character in the next film, you're going to lose me as a viewer. There has to be growth. And people said, well, there was growth by the end of the film. They talked about him having growth, but was there anything to show for it? No. So if he's not different in the next film, it's not going to work. One of the highlights of the film, though, was Colin Farrell's Penguin. I thought he did a fantastic job. The makeup was great. Everything about his presentation was great. Now, some things are coming to light. They would almost lead you to believe in the Batman film that he's this big kingpin, and he's not yet. He hasn't risen to power. And we get to see this in this in-production trailer that was released by HBO Max. In fact, they show you it clearly takes place right at the end of the Batman film when everything's flooded. And he's going to use this situation to his advantage, and he's going to rise up in Gotham. You get to see a little bit of his family. You get to see him gun some people down in several different ways. One looks like right there in the room with him, right in front of him, he guns somebody down. He does it from a distance using a machine gun outside. And I love his walk. You get to see him walk, and he hobbles like a penguin does. And I thought that was fantastic. So how they're portraying him is great. And I like the fact that we're going to get to see him rise up to be the kingpin that he is. I figured since he had the Iceberg Lounge that he may have been around and he was already in that position. But he's not. He's just a low-life thug at this stage. But the whole Penguin show is going to be showing him and his rise to power prior to the Batman 2 coming out. I'm really hoping we do get Robert Pattinson in the film. They haven't said for sure if that's going to happen. Some people are speculating, he's got to be in it. I think he has to be in it if they want it to be a success. You can't have him rise to power and have things happen without Batman coming around to do something about it. I'm hoping he makes a cameo here and there, but it is definitely going to be a show about Penguin and his rise to power. If you guys have seen that trailer, that teaser, let me know what you thought. The one thing I didn't like was that at the end it says it's coming in 2024. Not sure why they have to wait that long to release it, especially when it's an episodic TV show. They could certainly start releasing them before the production is even done. So I don't know why they're waiting till next year. Like they're taking their time with this production, and the movie will be. And maybe they're doing that to get people excited for, since the Batman's not coming out until 2025. Maybe they're going to do that. Maybe they're holding off to do that, and that's speculation on my part. Disclaimer: that's speculation on my part. That maybe they're going to release it in 2024, even though it could come out this year, to coincide and have a nice even flow of content coming out for the Batman universe. I am hopeful that the Batman universe is going to be good, and I'm actually going to be posting a picture here on Twitter in a few minutes. People call me that I'm not a true DC fan. If you guys haven't already on my YouTube channel, I've posted how many comic books I own from DC, and 90% of those are Batman. But I'm also going to post another picture that I just took today. People can say I'm not a DC fan, but I certainly am, and that can't be disputed. I do appreciate all the support. Please like the video, hit that the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will be notified as I have new videos go up. All right, we'll see you on the next video.